Okay, welcome back to the next tutorial from my series where you can learn how to use QGIS, QGIS step by step. So in the last three of them, I'm not really sure, I think there are two of them, I showed you how to create a shapefile and how to create the symbology. Now we're going forward and I'm going to show you how to put labels. By labels are textual information that may show on the map. You can set it every way you want. We have four options: no labels, single labels, rule-based labeling, and blocking. But blocking, of course, you will have to do it as a block, meaning that everything is on certain information. Rule-based labeling, which you have to create your own rule-based, what it's called, meaning that you can make different connections from, you can take it from another side or you can take it from another shapefile, but we're going to use single labels. Most part of your job you'll use single label. At value, you can choose one of the information from the attribute table you have. For, in our case, we're going to choose name. Here we have text, formatting, buffer, mask, background, shadow, callouts, placement, and rendering. So I will try to pass through all of this in this short time. I will try to make it of 15 minutes. So on text, we have font, style. Yeah, you can select to put an underline, or if you want to strike out text to cut it. Also, you can um, you can edit and you can create by functions what you want to display. Yeah, also that one, it's very complicated to do, maybe in a few years after you work a lot in QGIS. Now the size of the text, you can see it here as a text sample. We have millimeter points, pixel meters at scale, map units, and inches, depending again on which type suits you better. In this case, we are going to use millimeters. We are going to set it up to 5. We'll leave it to black color and just click opacity. Of course, leave it like this because I want it like this. Apply and OK. So now we can see that at the scale of 1 to 500, this is how my street name is displayed. If I go to 5000, I will not see anything. But on a lower scale, you can see it pretty good. Now, let's say that we don't like the way that it's shown. I mean, let's say that we want to be um, displayed on a certain distance. We are going to properties. We're going to formatting. Here, not so much things to do. Buffer, if you want to create a buffer for it. If you want to create a mask. Background, of course. Let's say that we want a background and let's put it to square, or maybe leave it to rectangle. Size type buffer, size size X and size Y. Let's put it to millimeters. Let's give it a 0.1. Weight 0.1. Of course, if you want to give it an offset, let's put it 0.1 and 0.1 and leave it to millimeters and millimeters. Blend mode, let's put it to darken. Apply. Shadow, if you want to draw a shadow, you can see it here how it will show you to you. Callouts, if you want to draw a callout, or a callout, it's like an arrow that will show you the name somewhere in the map, depending by the distance that you want to display, minimum length. And placement, here is what's our point of interest. So we have allow positions, above line, on line, below line. So let's leave it on above line. Of course, if you choose on line, it will show you on the line, below the line. And let's say that we want it curved. Yeah, if the road has a curve on its way, the name it will be display curved. On a distance, let's put it to meters at scale and put it to 75. Distance, so no repeat. Let's say that we want to have it repeat 2 times or 5 times meters at scale. Overrun distance, that's not so much of an distance right now. Okay, let's give it an apply and okay. And we have callouts. Yeah, you can see the lines. Let's just click on this one. Yeah, and this is with a callout, meaning that you will have an arrow that it will be send it to your element. If we are going back to properties and go to callouts and just debuff that one and click OK, now we can see that the distances from our elements, they are shown. Of course, we're going to go back properties and go to placement and put it to 0.2. Remember, this is meter at scale, yeah, not millimeters. Give it an OK, and now we can see that our street name it's displays depending on the distance and the sequence that we want it to be shown. Let's go back and fix this distance. Let's say here 75. Apply and OK. And now at every 75 meters, our name of the street it will be shown. If we want to go back and just let's say we have the distance is too small, let's put it to 150. Let's see what we are going to get. Yeah, much better. See, so now when you zoom in, your street will be shown only once. If you zoom out, depending on the length of the line, you will have you will have it displayed 2 times. What's something else important in here? It's rendering. If you want to have a scale dependent visibility, but this thing I will show you to you at the end when we will have to generate a map in a PDF. Yeah, so this is pretty much all the things with labeling in general. Of course, you'll have to just play with it and see which one suits you better. Okay, and thank you. Until next time.